Welcome once again to another episode of Breakthrough with Jeff. And today I am bringing along my colleague. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Caroline Gaiduma. Yeah, I'm Jeff's colleague.
Yeah, imagine we work together with this lady. She's amazing. And today we have an amazing subject, something that can move us forward, because breakthrough is about getting to our destiny no matter what, getting the stories out of the way and breaking through fear to our destiny.
Yeah.
And I remember we had this conversation to the close of the year with the team, Destiny team, and we were seeing 2020 as a year of fearless living.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
How is that coming for you?
My goodness, that's I mean, when you say this is it, then I think the universe just puts you on the path. And that has been my journey. Really coming to understand what fear is experientially, and just being in that zone of, okay, this is fear, and also coming to new awarenesses about how to go through the fear and what fearlessness really means.
Yeah. Well, since we had that conversation, I've seen open doors, I've seen closed doors. I've seen all these. I even sat down to write my vision, saw the obstacles, saw the treasure of the vision, but also was human enough to also see the challenges on the way. And let's talk about perspective. You know, keeping your focus on the vision, fearlessly keeping your focus on the vision. How do you stay focused on the vision in spite of what you go through? Because I think the story that we tell most of the time is the story of challenges. Is what you ask someone, how are you? In fact, from the greeting, they go into, this is what I'm going through. You know the way the economy is. They tell the story of the challenges. And I believe every moment presents a coin with two sides.
Exactly.
There's a treasure and there's a trials. And where you keep your focus on really could determine how you progress forward.
In my experience, what I've seen is, I think the theme for this year so far has been to allow myself a perspective that helps me to see everything as it is. As you're saying, a coin has two sides. And in every situation, there is more than what your mind is allowing you to see. So fearlessness is like breaking through the barriers of this box that you can see now, so that you see more. So for me, the biggest question has been, what else? Because when I can expand to what else, that's the place within which I can consciously make a choice. Okay, it's my vision, not the fear. But if I'm in that perspective and I'm still in the box, the only thing I'll see is the challenge and what I'm feeling about the challenge, and that will consume me. But when I step into, okay, what else? I step into, and I want this. I want this, and I'm afraid of this, and I don't like this. Like, I see everything. Then from that place I can say, my vision is still there. So I'm focusing on my vision.
And talking about what else, really, we are diving deeper into, okay, you get into that place where you wanted to pursue this vision, maybe in your relationships, in your family, and it doesn't work the way you thought it's going to work. You begin in the year and you say, I'm going to lose this number of kg. And by the way you write your vision also can tell whether you're going to get it or not. Because if you're writing your vision in the language of what you don't want, then really that's not even your vision. Because a vision is what you really want, not what you don't want. Because we take people through steps of writing vision down. Most people's mindset goes to the vibration of fear, and you're writing about what I don't want. I don't want to be overweight. I don't want to be poor. I don't want this year. I don't want haters.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
don't want toxic people. Let me tell you, you're just as toxic as they go, because now you're projecting who you are from deep within. Forget about what you don't want. Step into what do you want. What do you want? And that is the next level kind of fearlessness. When everyone else is talking about what they don't want, that's fear. You're still driven by fear. And Carol, there are two forces really. There are two emotions that summarize all the emotions on the planet.
Yeah.
It's either you're driven by the emotion of fear or you're driven by the emotion of love.
Yeah.
And every decision we are making towards our vision, and the results we see will be birthed out of either fear or out of how do we return to a place of love, of living our vision, from that, being centered on love?
I think the first thing is we have to get a new perspective about what do we mean by fear and what do we mean by love, because I think without that, then you are not really aware of what's driving you. So the easiest way I can explain fear is contraction. You're cutting off things out. You're not in this moment. You don't want some things, and there's some things you're
not accepting with. This moment
exactly as it
in
is.
Its totality and as it is.
Yes.
You're always looking for revision.
Exactly.
No, I wish things were different. I wish I was You are an editor of your life. Then there is a huge problem right there.
Fear.
That's fear. Okay.
Love is expansiveness. It's allowing. It's accommodating and
you're
just
blooming.
Exactly.
You're opening.
You're allowing and accepting what is.
Yes.
And you're expanding your mind to expand its capacity to allow what is. So you're not constricting, like this, I'm not accepting this situation, and so I want the situation to change. No, love is, I'm gonna expand.
Yes.
How else can I allow myself to grow into accepting that this is the way it is? That's love.
Yeah, and my friend, any area of your life where things are constricting, then that's a call for you to be fearless. Yeah. If you're beginning to choke your voice, you're beginning to do things from, a very limiting way, is you're being called to return to love. Yeah. And most of us, when we get to that space, then we even become more and more fearful because we don't know what else.
Yeah.
What else can I do? What else can I step into? Yeah. Because I'm so afraid.
Yeah.
Another thing is that, my friend, fear can serve a purpose in your life. Fear can serve a purpose in your life. In fact, fear is calling you to your deepest expression of who you are. And I believe that everything on this planet, on this universe, is working for your own good. That is how special you are. Everything is working for you. I want you to begin to accept this moment and accept yourself and accept the journey and accept that you are being guided by a divine, universal power, a force that loves you so much, is cheering you and leading you towards your destiny. And this includes everything you meet, the good, bad, ugly people, anyone you meet, those that don't want anything good for you, and everything is working for your good. Can you believe that? Can you create that as a belief and write it down? All is well right now, and everything is working for my good, because that's the inner truth. Once you shed off the immaturities of life, of seeing only things from the shallow, layer of life, you go deeper, you will realize that at the core, everything is serving you. At the core, your grandma who, wanted you dead is actually working for your own good. The people that threw you to the pit were actually preparing you for the palace. Everything is working for your good. I don't know how long it will take you to get to that space. How long did it take you to get to that space?
I think I get in and out of that space, depending on what I'm dealing with. Because I think also we have set up our lives in such a way that some areas in our lives we have very strong limited beliefs. In some areas of our lives we are open. I think it depends on experience, on upbringing. So in some areas of my life, I'm very open. I'm very easy to let go of limiting beliefs and flow. In other areas, I think because of egoistic investment on that identity, then it becomes harder, and you want things to be like this, because if they are not like this, then who am I?
And that's where growth is being caught, you see.
Exactly.
So that awareness, and let me tell you, the fearlessness to go within is the greatest adventure with fear. It's nothing outside. It's not applying for that job. It's not approaching that beautiful girl. It's not proposing to that guy, and you're a girl and you propose. That's not the fearlessness. It's going within. It's honoring the person you are from deep within you. I'm telling you that you get to that space where you can honor that person within you. Oh my God. And then be true with yourself. Know that this is just bullshit. Put bullshit here and say, oh my God, look at my bullshit. It is, heap of bullshit. And it's mine. That's the only way you can put it aside. But as long as you are in denial, as long as you're in that space of denial, my friend, that bullshit will follow you all the days of your life.
For better, for worse.
Who has that time? And that's why your relationships will not work. That's why, there is all darkness, a dark cloud following you. Well, so we are stepping into our authentic truth. Authentic truth. The journey is within. We are walking an inner journey to get into that place of being open to tell your story, being open to step into your truth and know this does not serve me, this serves me, this is who I am, and this is my truth now. And we need to give other people permission to walk into their truth fearlessly. Because if you're afraid for your partner to step into their truth, then you're not stepping into love. You're not coming from a place of love. You're still afraid. You're afraid that she will leave. You're afraid that she doesn't love you enough. But the moment you let go of fear and step into your truth and share your truth from where you are, this is my awareness. Share your awareness. This is what I feel right now in relationship to this. I know I made a vow to you, but this is how I feel in relationship to this. I know I got hired here, but this is how I feel in relationship to this. Step into your truth. Be fearless. This is what the world is awakening into. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. And so I encourage you to walk that inner journey and step into your authentic truth fearlessly. And you'll see doors open before you that you never thought, are possible. And no one can do it for you. That inner truth switch can only be switched on by you. And so thank you so much for walking this journey with us, and thank you for subscribing to the Breakthrough with Jeff channel. Please put on the bell so that you know when there's a new video coming, because we are stepping into fearlessness and sharing our truth fearlessly.